A quick tutorial, something to encourage you to try, and I hope I'm showing you that I'm not always perfect and I don't always come up with those beautiful finished pieces. Easy to follow, beginners for definite. So thank you so much for watching. Happy Sunday! Good morning everyone. How are you today? It's Sunday morning here and there's nothing better to do than actually paint something. I'm gonna just prepare my page and add some masking tape, some painter tape. Now, a little tip, before you add it to your page, make sure that you put it on your jeans, on your leggings, like that. Take it off and then glue it down. So that way it's not that sticky and it's not gonna rip off your paper when you'll be taking this off. We need some water to start with, so put some water in. We need some brushes, acrylic paints, any brand you have, any school paint you have, and also some earbuds, so we will be painting with that today. I have my paints ready, black, red and white. Let's start with some touches of white, here maybe in the middle. And let's create some shade of gray, so that way we will have this nice shade here. The palette I'm using, it's actually cardboard box from eggs. Well, this is not from eggs, sorry, this one is from nectarines. But you can use the egg one, absolutely. Now, so I have some gray as well. So next one I'm gonna use some red. I'm gonna grab some red and I'm gonna create some pinkish with my white as well. So let me now grab some white. That way you don't need that many colors, you know, because you can use the 3 colors you have. And that's the palette we will be working with today. And I need some more water, maybe just a little bit for that extra paint. We're gonna start off with sun. Well, really, it's gonna be like a moon, and we will start off with our white color. Make sure your brush is clean. Now this painting is for everyone to start, to begin with. It's very simple, very easy. We're gonna start off by just playing around with my brush. I'm having a pretty big round brush, as you can tell, and I have my beautiful circle around. You barely can see it because it's whitish, so let's grab some. Oh, there we go, that's much easier, isn't it? Let's grab some of that gray, and the strokes, we don't mind the strokes, guys, we don't mind. Now there we go. That's super. There we go. And now some black around it, even some black around it, and we're trying to kind of blend in the colors gently. As you can tell, going all around my page as well. Very simple, isn't it? Darker and brighter. The middle part should be kind of the brightest. So let's add some white in the middle even more. Now, if you have only watercolors, feel free to use watercolors as well. That's absolutely fine. Now, as you can see, we are nicely going with the colors and going darker and darker. Simple, isn't it? This tutorial can be really for everyone. If you're a beginner, definitely it's something for you to think about doing. I'm adding slight amount of water as well, here and there, here and there. There we go. With some strokes, and that's perfectly fine. No need for being precise, because on top of that we're gonna have some tree going, and maybe like a cherry tree actually, with the colors, well, definitely some pinky reddish color for sure. So we have the darkest here in the middle, and here going this nice and gray, and we're trying to kind of blend in. So we have this like a moon here really. Now if you feel like water is too dark, too dirty, just grab some clean brush, a clean jar, and grab some more water. Let me just pour that more. If you need to rinse your brush as well, please do so. Hannah is asleep. The whole house is asleep. It's Sunday morning, as I said, so I thought I want to do something different than usual. I want to play around. So this is my play with you today, guys. I hope you are joining me and painting because it's really simple and nice. Now, I think we can call this done. And maybe, yeah, I think so. Let's call this done and let's dry that, and I'll be back to you in just a second. When the painting is dry, our next step is to grab our earbuds. So here they are, and I'm gonna just maybe gently put them in the water, just gently, and I will start with the darkest, which is my red here, and I'm gonna just nicely start playing with my color and going around my moon. There we go. That's lovely. Now you can grab the brightest. Oops, I think we need some more pigment there because it's too much water happening. That's perfectly fine. You can, if you feel like going with one earbud only, earbud, do that. That's fine too. Now, if you feel like going with some touches of black, perfect. You can do that as well to make it slightly darker. There we go. I definitely wish for some birdie here as well, I think. Let me just add some more here. I like that. There we go. Do you work with the ear cotton buds at all? I remember we've done painting with lavender field, so if you feel like having a look, I'm gonna give you a link at the end of this video because lavender field was really fun, and I think we did it with watercolors, but I could be wrong, so I definitely link you that because I think it will be nice to see it for sure. Now don't worry to go over your paint or your tape, that's fine. Now we need to the brightest one as well, here and there, here and there. And if you feel like for white, why not? It would be nice too, I think, to make the brightest color as well pop in here. So it's like a 3 trees we're going, maybe, something like that. And I definitely wish for a birdie, I think. Would be nice to have a birdie. So, oh, that's lovely, I like that. Now, try it for yourself, guys. You will totally love that. Now, we need this to dry now. Before I'll finish, I think we need a little bit more red here. Maybe I'm gonna swap my buds by my side of that ear cotton wool. I think we should have a little maybe darker on the bottom because where a little is there, so let's just add slightly more. Slightly more. We could, let me just put this aside, we could grab the tree again and see. Oh, okay, that's good. So you have like total, what's the word, looking more natural and more kind of, more like a dotties one. So whatever you prefer really, guys. It's really up to yourself. I love that. I really love that. Time to do the branches, but before we do the branches we need to try this. Okay, time to do some branches. Hi Emily.
Hello.
Good morning, princess.
Good morning.
Did you have a good sleepy? Good. So I'm grabbing just a smaller brush now, and I'm gonna maybe go with the flow. Go with the flow. And don't be so precise here, you know? The less precise, the better, for sure. Okay, we have okay, so kind of wobbly branches, and that's fine. My paint is still a bit wet, that's okay too. Now we need some branch for birdie, remember that. Okay, nice. You can hear Emily's here. How are you?
Good.
Hungry?
No.
Not yet.
Really.
Not yet. Okay.
How are you?
I'm good. I woke up 6:30 today with Hannah, so that was pretty strange. Very early for her, but I put her early to bed, so that was right. He said to me, you end up with her being early up, and she was. So that's okay, you know. Oh, I love that. What you think about this?
It's very pretty.
Interesting, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I've seen something. There's lots tutorials on lots projects on trees and sky, and also I just wanted to do something as well. So I'm not perfectionist when it comes to trees, but yeah, you know, you have to try it. I guess you have to just try it, and you eventually will do it. So we need some birdie going around as well. Maybe somewhere like here, I guess. That could be nice. And we need some of this tree going on here as well. Now if your paint is still kind of wet, that's okay. Look, don't worry about it. You know? It's not about the perfectionist process, it's about the process, you know? So, the birdie? Okay, time for birdie. Let's do that. Let's do our birdie. Now, I guess he needs to be somewhere here. Oh, I think Henyo is hungry. Someone recently mentioned, oh, we didn't hear Henyo. Is he okay? He is perfectly fine. He's perfectly fine.
Getting a lot of attention from Hannah.
Yes, Hannah loves him, adore him, like. So, you know, a lot of attention from Hannah indeed. So we need some big. That didn't really work out as planned. Oh, that's okay. I'll fix him maybe like this, making him bigger. The beak is pretty big. That's okay. Look, that's fine. It's like a scarecrow more than the bird. That's okay. Maybe I'll try to fix him with some white. Well, he does remind a bit of a bird. Am I able to fix his beak? Let's see. I'm just using some white. Sure, we can have him highlighted anyway. Okay. That's better, I think. Now. And I don't think he should have this kind of neck, too big neck. So maybe... Oh, that was our bin. Okay, I think that's better. I think he looks okay. Look, I could do that offline, off camera, do beautiful birdie, but I really wish you to see that it takes time to practice to even do a pretty birdie, you know? So don't give up on painting just because it's not as pretty as others, you know? Mine is not either, and that's okay too, that's perfectly fine. Allow yourself for mistakes, allow yourself for learning process, you know? We are here to learn at the end of the day. So I think that lastly what we could do, I think it's super cute project. Lastly what we could do maybe is to highlight some bit of a tree, those branches. Let's see if I can highlight some branches. Okay, let's see, just a little bit. Let's see, I think so, it would be nice to highlight it. I have to say that these are not the best quality paints, maybe that's why it's not that easy to paint, but you see, before you start investing and before you start buying and all, use what you have, see if you like it, and then if you do like it, go for it and absolutely spend whatever you feel like, because it's your own decision. But instead of investing in a lot of materials and not feeling that, you know, oh, afterwards feeling, oh, it's not for me, just, you know, just check it with what you have, rather than right away buying the most expensive tools and finding out that this is actually not what I like to do, you know. So I'm just gently going around my branches in a few places here and there, just for a little bit of highlight, and that's all. My trees are actually looking more like, not like a tree, I would say more like, what's the word, like bushes. I think more like a bushes than anything, but you know what, I'm fine with that. And are you fine with that? Are you allowing yourself to just learn as you go? So I think we can call this done and dusted, done and finished. But let's pull out the tape together. It will look so different. Now, another tip for you is to use your heat gun while you're doing that, because heat gun will help, or a hair dryer if you have it. Don't burn yourself while doing it. It will help to get the glue kind of being less sticky and not rip off your paper, basically. Okay, voila. What you think, Ems?
That is really pretty.
It is. Is it really?
I really like it.
I mean, I like it too. I love it too. I think it is pretty. I would change maybe the scarecrow, the birdie. I'm gonna work on the birdies anyway. So guys, this is it for today. A quick tutorial, something to encourage you to try, and I hope I'm showing you that I'm not always perfect and I don't always come up with those beautiful finished pieces, but I enjoyed making that, and I'm happy I'm back to using ear cotton buds. They're fun to use. You should use them more often. I encourage you to get the maybe paper ones, not the plastic ones. I have loads of plastic ones, and these are not very environmental friendly, so use the paper one if you have. So thank you so much for watching. As always, a pleasure to be in your home. I hope you liked it, enjoyed it, and please do share it with your friends if you feel like maybe some kids will enjoy this project. Maybe you are in some support group that you could show this tutorial, because it is easy to follow. Beginners for definite. So thank you so much for watching. I love you loads. Stay happy, stay warm, and stay cuddly and inspired. I hope you will try it for yourself. Thank you so much. Happy Sunday. Bye. Bye bye.